Всем привет! Поздравляю всех девушек с 8 марта. Вообще, в принципе, представителей женского пола. И сегодня, наконец-то, мы добрались до игры Хогвартс Наследие. Я, если честно, не фанат Гарри Поттера. Прям от слова совсем. Ну, не то чтобы совсем. Почти совсем. Поэтому вообще не знаю, что ждать от игры. Надеемся, что она более-менее ничего. Хогвартс Наследие. Что не так? А, все, нашел кнопку. Экс. Ну, что с графикой, а? Господи. Вот это вот разрешение рендеринга, что, не поменять никак? Еще раз, настройки. Зрение, зернистое, все понятно. Нет, стоять, непонятно. Клавиатура. Так, новый персонаж. Так, мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Ничего себе, сразу 5-й. Семестр начинается 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. К вам, возможно, известный указ о разумном ограничении волшебства. Несовершеннолетних запрещает использование магии лицам моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элиазару Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинание перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонию распределения с уважением. Это профессор Уизли, заместитель директора. О, и тебе привет. Рад видеть на стриме. Господи, что с вами не так? Ты что? Ой, не-не-не-не-не. Та-та-та-та-та. Такс. Все плохо, да, с мордами лица? Ладно. Игра весит 67 гигов. Что есть печально. Блин, ну и морды лица. Так, цвет кожи сразу выкрутить. Так, не то, не то. Совсем не то, совсем не то. Ага. Ладно, пускай вот эта морда лица будет. Так, дальше. В барбершоп. Причесоны. Что-то тут... Твою ж мать. Так, давайте сначала цвет волос выберем. О! Пойдет. 57 ГБ. Что тебя так удивляет? О, прям как були. Так. Не, надо ж это шевелюра, я тут чуть... Блять. А чуть-чуть более подстриженного, не? Ясно, я понял. Оставим вот это. Нет, нет. О, шрамы. Хочу вот этот. Какой Анакина Скайуокера. Ножки и родинки. Нафиг состояние кожи. Нормальное. Так. Газа. О, пойдет цвет бровей. Что, цвет бровей как цвет бровей. Но я чуть-чуть пробовал. Я на компе ее пропустил. Я чуть-чуть пробовал на... Уже на андроиде играть. Пойдет. Так.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Oh, it was wonderful. I believe I'm really I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Ладно. Так, сложность легко, потому что, я еще раз говорю, я не фанат Гарри Поттера, поэтому если это еще игра будет предоставлять мне неудобства, ну и нахер. В смысле, 50 гигов всего или 50 гигов свободных? Так, имя. Как назвать-то? Понял. Геральт. Я ж тебя назвал. Вот, Геральт. А, ну, тогда всегда есть вариант почистить. И нов. Все, нормально. Начать путешествие. Вперед. Ёбушки-воробушки.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me.
Прям много ты очистил.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received
Только
your
нету
hour, I must
русской
say I
озвучки.
best not speak here,
Ну, в принципе, пофиг.
Eleazar.
Мы же
Of
все
course.
читать умеем.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the
Ну,
old
хотя бы
pile of
это.
rocks.
Наркоман пришибленный. Лошадей нету, ну давай, поехали. А, все, я понял, да, точно, это ж магия, все дела. Это что такое? За нами какой-то педофил подсматривает. Красивый рок. Да-да-да. Что мы с Аваланч еще делали? Вот Геймс вообще даже такую не слышал студию.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Как необычно. А как
Of course,
обычно? Ну,
as
блядь,
the
перевели
other
его,
fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4
Политеха,
years now, the
Хогвартс,
headmaster
сразу
asked
на
if I could
5-й
get our new
курс. Ну,
student
да
up
сдал
to
там
speed a
эти
bit before the term begins.
Well,
экзамены. Ну,
you
что
couldn't have
такого?
asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an
Промышленного
exceptional teacher,
гражданского
he's
строительства
also
в
a
Хогвартс.
remarkably
Ну, нормально.
intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
О, нифига себе, они гифки
I
печатать
have.
научились.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I
Хуя себе.
believe he is a significant
Сейчас музыка из Скайрима не начнется, нет?
It was your wife, Eleazar,
Драконы появились
who
уже.
alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Все понятно. Кто из троих наркоман, кто видит свечение?
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Нормальное начало. Слушайте, ладно, неплохо. Я его, кстати, допрошел, но, если честно, я его без читов допройти не смог, потому что даже на легком уровне сложности там капец что творится. В конце просто жопа. Но, кстати, в принципе, по атмосфере, по дизайну уровня мне очень понравилось. Так что спасибо, что посоветовал. Так, ладно, пиздыкнулись.
Are you all right?
Проспект нет смысла удалять, что он там всего 4 гига весит, 5.
Perhaps a bit.
Самую малость такой высоты ёбнулись, и всего чуть-чуть. Самую малость пострадал. Ой, ладно, пусть. Что там, Джи, исцелиться? Исцеливаемся. Рябиновый отвар. Рябина красная, почему отвар зеленый? Непонятно, значит не только рябиновый. Чёртово ведьмачье зелье.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Этот портал, какой портал? В какой-то портал пиздыкнули? Да нет, вроде. А где карета, кстати, остатки? Ух.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from
Нормальный
London
такой
than the
портал.
carriage traveled.
Ну, 74 свободного, можешь смело качать.
Scottish Highlands.
Только есть одно но.
Those ruins.
Качаешь, а потом
The
еще
portkey was meant to lead us
нужно
there.
еще
I
67
This
гигов,
has
чтобы
not
оно
been the day
установилось.
either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George.
Либо устанавливать с носителя.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Доски какие-то из скалы торчат, что-то вообще непонятно.
Mind your
Так,
step.
что они сказали, где-то в Шотландии мы. Так, а ну-ка.
Where do you
С
suppose
помощью портала
you might have got
Просветфик я
the
переместились
portkey
к проблему
brought us
утес, который находились в
A
Шотландской
good
на горе.
question.
Нам нужно исследовать таинственные
Miriam
руины,
spent
которым, по нашим
years
расчетам,
searching
должен
for
был
evidence
провести
of a
портал.
long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
А. А зачем тогда место чистить? Ну, старикан, слушай, молодец какой. Подтягивается,
A power of
заползает,
magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
прыгивает смело с такой высоты.
Hogwarts Castle was fortified and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
Зависит от того, что играл. Я вот, допустим, играл только в третью готику. Пробовал во вторую в свое время поиграть, но она мне что-то не зашла.
Why was your wife searching for evidence of
Именно
the
боевая
lost
система не
magic?
понравилась.
Miriam wanted to
Третья
understand
готика
why such
прикольная, хотя
powerful
кажется
magic
какой-то все
disappeared
равно
from the
немного
wizarding world. Spoke
недоделанной.
of the good it could do. But magic is no
А вот
different than
Ведьмаки...
any power.
Второй мне не понравился, но не очень. Первый классный, третий шедевр. О, это что за дичь?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
О! Прикольно.
Excellent.
Ну, тогда лучше первого Ведьмака качай.
That was a bit rougher than unexpected.
Давай, вставай, калоша старая, пошли. Ух ты, я гроза всей посуды.
Your wand works. Ah, up there.
Thank you, sir.
Угу. Ничего себе, он карабкается.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Не студент, а какой-то человек-паук.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Ничего себе. Слушай, а научишь меня такому заклинанию? Я себе дачу нормальную отстрою.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Ищите все, что кажется необычным. Тут все необычным. Дом хер знает где, посреди утеса. Так, это мини-карта не показано. Ближайшее окружение. Это ваша текущая цель. Удерживайте его, чтобы построить информацию о целях и зданиях. Все понятно. Следуем руины.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Ничего себе. Отражение вот этого дома.
How odd.
Или что это?
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Да уж. Кто-то дрыхнет.
Hello?
А, гоблин-банкир. Ну и морда.
It can't be.
У меня бульдожка симпатичнее. Надо было такого чудика дорисовать.
Just a moment. Ooh.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
Что, дрыхнут?
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Ничего себе аппарат.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
That
Нормально,
waterfall
еще и
washes away
душ
all
сходили.
enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after
Отличный
Gringotts was
выбор.
founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Still, we've quite a distance to go.
На секундочку. О, вот так вот лучше.
Vault number.
Vault 12. momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darling. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Да, далеко они сейф заныкали.
Here we are.
О, геймплей.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Загадка? Видимо, другим не интересно.
Vault 12.
Вот и все.
Thank you for your help.
Это не загадка, это логично. Кому-то неинтересно, кому-то по времени не подходит. У меня разница 8 часов
What do you suppose we should be looking
Москвой по
I'm not
времени.
sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Шикарно.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
До Хогвартса мы сегодня не доберемся, да?
There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Ух ты, изучили.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Да-да, я весь внимание.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do,
Revelio.
but to what end I can't say. Stay close. There will be
Прикольно.
no disapparating if things go poorly. Not
Ну,
out
я
of
именно по
Gringotts.
визуальным эффектам, как нарисовано. А чё, я тоже себе такой фонарик
I
хочу.
see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Оу.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have
Непонятно
caused the
пока на
floor
что
to
похож,
change.
если честно.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Да-да-да, давно пора. Ну и на какую кнопку?
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's
Oh.
turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Может, таблетку какую выпить? Угу. Да как так, котенок? Это на клевой колме, наверное, заболела.
Look out!
Так.
Descendo. Levioso. Deposo.
Будь здорова, котенок. О, боевка как Бэтмен, не точно. Тебе помочь что-нибудь, котенок? Вот видишь, что ты не нужен тут самонаведение.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Не бабах.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Да, увы, ах.
Ah, that's where they're leading me.
Видишь, не теряю надежды. Так-то цветы я купил. Но
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
одну секунду. Так, секундочку. Ой, прошу прощения. Жена малость отвлекла. Да, самое главное, что купил, жена довольна. Самое плохое, блядь, что денег не осталось. Ну, 8 марта, что поделать. Все мы в этот день идем на жертвы, залезаем в долги и так далее. Значит, нам пизда. Ага. Так. Ага, этот встал. Теперь это остановим.
I need to align these statues with their
Как ты
reflections.
уроки сделаешь? А, тут еще и... А,
It seems I
блядь,
have no
как все
choice.
запутано.
I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here.
Удерживайте Q во время применения протега, чтобы контратаковать и оглушить врагов заклинанием ослаблений. Оглушенные враги получают дополнительный урон, обозначенными золотыми цифрами. Окей, будем знать. Я никуда не ходил, я сидел тут, разговаривал с женой. Я говорю, поэтому извиняюсь, что жена отвлекла, но такое тоже бывает. Ага, пока что ждут, пока я поставлю блок. Боевка мне напомнила боевку, как в Стражах Галактики, но веселее. О, большой значок. Так, что за фигня, что это такое? Я? Я пользуюсь этим хромом. Что-то я к нему привык уже и... Как он появился, начал пользоваться и все, на нем завис. Ну, а еще какой-то ведьмачий эликсир.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this.
Вот мне
floating above
Яндекс
that
браузер не
basin.
особо понравился из-за навязчивой рекламы вот этого всего.
That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Оперу GX я вообще не понял.
I wonder.
Странная. Хотя когда-то самым крутым браузером считалась именно Опера.
Follow my lead.
А, воспоминалки чьи-то. скрыт и задет.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well.
Кто? Чарльз Рукут,
Path we've created.
Maybe
Персил
impossible.
Рекхэм.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Знание, тайны, ответственность. Все то, что я не люблю.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We will.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Это еще что за Саурон на минималках?
Seems my
Поздравляю.
reputation precedes me.
Тебя ждет очень увлекательное приключение.
No one was ever gonna visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Ой.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Фига, он без палки колдует. Крутой чувак. Хрена себе. Тихоокеанский рубеж. Мехи. Ну все, сейчас профессор кончится. А не успел. Нормально.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come.
Давай, давай, возвращайся. Не, ну хоть и к чем подвезли в начале, уже веселее так-то.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
Не, мне
I
предыдущий
need to
прикид
study this
больше
locket as soon
нравился.
as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Я буду на связи.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Давай, давай, давай. Нас к джедаям, к джедаям, к джедаям.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A
шляпа
certain
душнила.
sense of... what is it?
Какой ужас, как это долго.
A desire to learn.
Любознательность, конечно.
I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Как Тевран, что ладно. Студентик известным творческим подходом, смекалкой и находчивостью. Не, хочу что-нибудь. Так. Гриффиндор известный своей отвагой, храбростью и благородством. Круто, ладно. Пуффин, блядь, ну нахуй. Ладно, я не спорю, это типа утвержденный уже классика, но, блядь, Рон Ротлинг, блядь, нахуя придумать такие названия, ну это ж Пуффиндуй, блядь. Кто захочет учиться, блядь, на факультете с названием Пуффиндуй? Известно своим терпением, преданностью и трудолюбием. Так, активно известно творческим находчивостью. Студенты Слизерина известны своей храбростью, большим амбициями, жаждой власти. Не, пускай будет этот отвага, храбрость, благородство.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Давай, подтверждаем. Пуффиндуй, блядь.
Better be Gryffindor!
А шляпу-то, оказывается, легко было наебать. Какой мне смысл? Ты как тебе враг? Да не, нихера, хочу в Гриффиндор. Пусть будет Гриффиндор. Все. Без читов, без нифига. Это такой прям важный процесс. Ой, блин. Условности, условности. Хорошо, хоть видеть убрали, блядь. Щет, тупорылая какая-то придумка.
You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin.
Ну хотя бы это объяснили сюжетно, почему нету в игре Квиддича.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley. Would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Пароли какие-то. Фига такая секретность. Почему нет свободного посещения? Что за... Выдайте на крайняк карту доступа. Удобнее же. Ключ от домофона я не знаю, блядь.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Что, все проспал, что ли? Ха, кто бы сомневался.
Lumos. Revelio.
Нет ничего скрытого. У товарищей пошариться можно в этом? Нет? Ну ладно. Так. Ага, показывает нам наверх. Ну, девахи, нормально. Это что, это можно зажечь? Ну, пока зажечь не можем. Ладно. О, можно крутить глобус. Круто. А этот почему нельзя?
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway? You'll like it, trust me.
Гаррет Уизли.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having
Чё ты там
butterbeer
бухаешь?
for breakfast?
Oh no.
Вечное пиво.
I've been perfecting a recipe I came up
Какая
with over the summer.
параша.
I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for
Варить
potions of all sorts?
Бухо гнать ему нравится.
Well,
Зелье
as I
варить.
see it, there's little difference fundamentally between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
She gets bolder.
О, яблоко. Подкрепились. Норм. Так, полоумные мы попозже подойдем. Дух факультета.
Still not working. Ugh.
Это что за фокусница?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Мне кажется, или немного анимация лиц такая,
The sorting ceremony last evening made it in by the
как
skin of your
будто
teeth.
из твердых сортов каучука.
Professor Fig's protege.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verb?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be... Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most schools know how to cast non?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your...
Ну и имя Кресида.
Nelly will do anything for attention.
Так, а до тебя еще добраться надо, да? А, понятно.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again.
Такое ощущение, будто
Put
вот
things in perspective.
рот сам ходит, а
Once
все,
I
что
made it to the
выше,
top of Gryffindor Tower,
получается
from the
линией
outside,
носа.
without
Все
a
вообще
glue.
как деревянное, как маска.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by...
Crikey! I can't believe... Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hog.
What exactly are the rumors about?
That you escaped a... Most of us arrived via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're...
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was... But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to...
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when...
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Отлично. Так, одну секунду.
I was distracted by peeves that ran face first in Adelaide Oaks the other day. Our books went flying. I think it made Peeves his entire week.
Так, кыш. Толпились тут, понимаете ли. Пригинаться на, чтобы войти в гостиную. Бред, господи.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have... Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
ЕГЭ,
They will
понятно.
determine
И
what
сюда
kind of
запхнули
career
мне.
you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Это что такое?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it...
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ага.
This way.
О, блядь.
The guide will give you opportunities
Это
to
не
practice your
призрак, это
magic
баг.
and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Сказал бы я в другой игре.
I certainly would have
Удобная
appreciated
концепция для игры. То
something
есть
like
все
this when I was a
косяки
student.
и баги, которые тут есть, можно объяснить магией. Как в сталкере аномалиями, так же тут магией.
Ah, the guide
О,
appears
мужик
to have
трахает
some
быка.
information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Блять, такое
Simply
себе.
cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Волшебник Баруфио просор своим мозговым эликсиром. Напомню, как важно правильно произносить наши заклинания. Однажды он произнес S вместо F. И в результате обнаружил, что лежит на полу, у него на груди стоит буйвол. Видимо, так он и погиб.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Сундук какой-то видим.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Пусто, что ли? Какой смысл в этом рюкзаке? Да иду я за тобой.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Ясно. Быстрое перемещение. Хогвартс разделен на две основные области. В левой части карты живут студенты и профессора. Здесь расположены гостиные и большой зал. Здесь вы можете видеть точки с летучим пламенем, которые доступны в этом регионе. Точки с летучим пламенем зеленого цвета — это те, которые вам удалось обнаружить. Для гостиного вашего факультета. Точки с летучим пламенем серого цвета показывают местоположение еще не обнаруженных точек. Удобненько.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops. You should be able to find all of them. You will also, I imagine...
Can you tell me more about the
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against... A mastery of defense against the dark arts is... Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard. And
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to... Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of them. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor...
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that. Oh, my suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belonging.
Вы не просто искали вещи и Хогвартс, окольными путями добирались.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well,
Чуть не проболтался.
I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use and invalid...
Yes, Professor.
Здорово,
Come
здорово,
and find
здорово.
me in my classroom after you've attended both classes, and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Говорить, говорить,
It's good to
говорить,
see you,
говорить.
Professor.
Много приходится
And you.
говорить.
I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed your... Did I hear you and Professor...
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects when...
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility, and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of... Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle... Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included? Unfold it and have a look.
Что там? Открыть карту. Значок символизирует основные задания. Выполняя основные задания, вы продвигаетесь по основной истории, откроете новые возможности, заработаете опыт. Некоторые задания заблокированы за требования к наличию знаний, заклинаний или к вашему уровню. В этих случаях для активации задания вам нужно достичь требуемого уровня или уметь использовать необходимое заклинание. Новое заклинание можно изучить, выполняя задачи профессора или в качестве награды за задание. Сейчас же задание с помощью... Продолжить.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman, and I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on...
Фух. Закончилось болтовня. Слава богу, ёперный театр. О, удобненько. Класс. Уровень 1. Снаряжение. Что у нас есть? Предметы для рук. Тут. О, черные кожаные перчатки. Крутяк, мне нравится. Аксессуары для лица. Нет. Там на продажу. О, блядь, как в острых козырьках. Тоже на продажу. Фейные аксессуары, шарф натурального бежевого цвета. На продажу. Пускай пока будет, может, прилежный ученик. Ревелио. Что? Нифига не понял. Зараза такая, ну и фиг с тобой. Ага, это была прогрузка области или что? О, как быстро туман налетел, а? Что нам подсветилось?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ой, ёпта, говорящая штука, да. Кто-то.
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Ты на бегу это не можешь делать? Дорог. Охренеть. О, полезность.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Даже на 5-м этаже мне бы это заклинание очень пригодилось. Покупки поднимать и так далее.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Ну давай, шаг.
This should be easy.
Protego! Stupid Protego! Levioso! Okay, good form. I know.
say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Leviosa.
Will you call my students for this event? Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Какой самоуверенный казах, а?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned
Ну,
dueling
подпольные бои.
organization.
Отлично.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
О, второй уровень, круто.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
Тур-тур-тур-тур-тум.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Прикольно.
Revelio.
Так, куда нам теперь нужно? Отправляйтесь в класс заклинаний. Окей. Он выше. Ладно, побежали. ППСик все-таки проседает. Интересно, что будет, когда мы выйдем на открытые пространства. Ну, в принципе, играбельно, уже радует. И не так уж душно. Я думал, что это будет нечто очень ужасно душное в плане самой игры. Оказывается, пока нет. Так, глядишь, может, когда-нибудь книжки почитаю.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Хохотун какой, а.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так, понеслась.
Akio.
That is not bad.
Я же говорю, джедай, ёпта.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one
Что
of
нужно
the spheres
сделать?
and relinquish your charm at the last
Так,
possible moment.
попробовать, если все это дело
Think of this like gobstones, if you will.
посредством
But instead of
геймпада.
throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall. Yes? Now, I could keep
А
talking
сейчас я
about
не
theory all
попробую, не
day, but
помню где.
practice is the best professor.
Автор
Show
беспроводной.
us how it's done. Accio. Splendid! Not to worry.
Ага.
Excellent control. Happens to the best of us. Very good.
О, норм.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go!
Ай.
Stay focused.
That is how it's done. Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Accio.
Splendid!
Watch this. Phew. Well done.
Можно заново.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Что ты еще устроил? Господи, какая дебильная игра. Мне уже не нравится.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Давай, быстрее, быстрее, быстрее. А, молодец.
Quite impressive.
Ух.
Watch this. Phew.
Accio.
Победа.
Very good.
Что, нет? Почему? А из-за того, что у меня один упал?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Дебильная игра.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I...
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in
Is Wagadu much bigger than...
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, but it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me.
Is Wagadu a castle?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly... And then it just materialized before me.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here? You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using it.
It's nice to learn about another wizard.
Thank you for asking. I do. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk. Until next time.
Так.
If you're so inclined.
Well,
Revelio.
you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Bastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charm.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has.
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside. Expect to hear from me soon regarding us.
Ясно, будем ждать доп. Задания. Все-таки меня вливает любопытство. Модуль. Проводной связи для вклада. Нашел.
Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Oh.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
Well, better see to my charms homework.
Revelio.
О, что это? Кошак. Очень стрёмно сделанный кошак. Не, на геймпаде не так удобно.
You can't imagine
Revelio.
how convenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Это что за дичь? Почему она не реагирует? Ладно, фиг с ней.
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Revelio.
Он из рук как-то выбирается или нет? А, просто. Не, ну могли ж лучше кошаков нарисовать.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast...
Can you tell me more about the...
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes.
I've never heard of a spellcraft.
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts. I shall explain more about them when...
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman, and I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get them.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most... She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right... Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet... No time to waste. The sooner you can...
Так, прошу прощения за отсутствие. Так, что там у нас? Что-то, куда?
Revelio.
Ну-ка, что-нибудь изучить можно? О, шкатулька. Розово-лиловый? Нет, спасибо. Как-нибудь обойдусь. Ебать, птеродактиль.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Так, карта. Вы все равно... Так, заберите прочь страницу рядом с разбитой... Заберите прочь страницу башни темных искусств.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Что за статуя?
Revelio. Got it.
Как я, блядь, догадался, а? Чёртов гений.
Page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers ever written a story. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in...
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone...
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your...
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Да уж.
Brilliant. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Интересно, что нам дадут за это задание. Так, я единственное, что бы еще подправил. Так, где у нас настроечки? Управление. Миш-миш.
Accio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
И где эти всратые... А, вон. Камни, 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 камни.
Revelio.
Что это за зеркало какое-то странное? Непонятно, непонятно. Пусто. Даль.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio.
Так. Че, и высоко еще мне подниматься? Понял, не дурак, дурак бы не понял. Что это, блядь, за головоломки? Вот, что мне с тобой делать? Ладно. До этого мы еще доберемся. Ай, мать твою. Что, все, финиш? А, тут еще дальше есть.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio. Revelio.
Угу. Шарики, хуярики, где еще? Последний аж остался, да, у нас? Которого я нифига не вижу. Вон он, сука.
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Ну-ка, снаряжение. Так, ладно. Блять, бабочка. Подождем-то, какой нужен 4-й уровень? С другой стороны... Ладно, убедили. Защита есть защита, с ней не поспоришь.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Высокий цилиндр. Нет, спасибо.
Revelio.
О, летуны. Билетов Бурея.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia.
Really?
Common sense and basic
Well...
Of course, they are your...
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my... Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone...
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now Very well, off I go.
Очень странная девочка. Так, сейчас вернусь.